Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Dream Bigger, Live Larger podcast. I hope you guys had a beautiful New Year's, a beautiful Christmas. And yes, this week we're going to be speaking about don't take New Year's resolutions seriously, okay? So if you guys are interested, keep on listening and keep on watching. Let me put y'all on. As y'all can see, your girl look good. I don't know how I'm feeling about the jet black, but I want to just say Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's. 2025, baby, we are here. Okay, I hope everyone had a beautiful New Year, a safe New Year, regarding, the situation that's happening in New Orleans. And my condolences go out to the victims and the families. Just my prayers go out with you guys. And also everything else that's going on in the world. But I just hope everybody else had a, happy, safe New Year's. And we're coming in to New Year's just one step at a time, okay? Because 2025 is getting crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But let me put y'all on, guys. Ooh. Your host has been going through it these past couple of days. All right. So, on Wednesday, New Year's, Happy New Year. Your girl stayed up until 3 o'clock writing down her goals, rebranding about her career, where she wants to go, what she wants to do, how much money she wants to make. And your girl was overwhelmed, okay? When I say I was overwhelmed, honey. And I'm like, damn. I felt like a failure, if that makes sense. I felt like I didn't accomplish so many things in 2024 that I'm like, yo, I'm putting so much pressure planning and writing down my goals for 2025 because I want to succeed and I want to accomplish more than I ever did from 2024. So I was overwhelmed. I had my iPad. I'm over here rebranding. I'm on Pinterest. I'm over here putting pieces together. Like, okay, this is what's going to go for my podcast. This is the goal, how much numbers I want to reach, all that. How many likes I want to get on TikTok, Instagram, all that on social media. Girl, I was planning for my career for 3 hours straight, child. And it got me thinking like, damn, this is supposed to be enlightening. This is supposed to be fun. I am stressing. I am scared. I am like, damn, what the hell is going on? So it got me thinking. I was like, wow, we really put a lot of pressure on ourselves when it comes to New Year's resolutions. And there is nothing wrong. It is nothing wrong with planning and setting your goals and making sure that, we want to achieve and do better for ourselves. But it got to the point where I'm like, yo, let me try to enjoy this. Let me try to map out and take things step by step instead of me piling all these goals in one and I'm not separating it the way I want to because I'm getting overwhelmed and I'm seeing everything I'm writing down. I'm like, I'm second guessing myself. Like, can I really accomplish this? Do I have it in me to really accomplish this? Like, I am putting so much pressure on what my 2025 should look like career-wise. And I need to understand that I need to enjoy every little step. Because, of course, I'm going to be 28 this year. Not everything is going to go as planned. You know what I'm saying? Not everything's going to go as planned. So I'm like, damn. Let me just relax and organize my goals. So I wrote down, that's how you know it's true, that was my phone. I wrote down, each year we go crazy making goals and being inspired by what the new year will bring us. We always say, new year, new me. We put ourselves in a high pedestal with the momentum, and for the first 3 months, we're motivated and we want to take over the world. And after those 3 months is gone, what happens after that? We disappear from our goals. We go ghost. We get scared. And we don't think things are going to happen the way it's supposed to happen because it's not going as planned. I'm here to tell you guys, going into 2025, take it easy on yourself. Relax. Don't think too much about your goals. I'm not saying don't work on your goals. I'm saying don't think too much about your goals. As long as you're working consistently on it, you're going to be fine. Just don't overwhelm yourself, pressure yourself, and then next thing you know, negative thoughts starts to overwhelm your mind and you just start going crazy. Take it one step at a time. 2 things I want to work on when it comes to this year is consistency and discipline. I feel like I've grown to realize that, hey, I ain't really been doing well when it comes down to consistency and discipline. And it's just not for my career. It's also in my personal life. Child, y'all know how long I've been telling y'all I'm going to the gym? Do y'all know how long I've been telling y'all I want to go to the gym? I'm going to lose this pounds. I'm going to make sure my butt look good. I'm my flat tummy all summer 20. Like, child, I've been lying to myself. But it's not just I've been lying. I just haven't been understanding, like, yo, I have to sacrifice time and dedication to really understand, okay, if I really want it, I need to be consistent. I need to be disciplined. So I'm sitting here like, yo, I've been talking about going to the gym for years. When is shit gonna change where I'm actually being consistent and disciplined to really go to the gym in the morning time before work and do what I gotta do? Child, when I tell you, I went on Amazon, I bought me a journal. I know it's cliche, I know it's basic or whatever, but I wrote down and I organized how things is going to work out when it comes down to my career and my personal life and me going to the gym and me being healthy, me taking time to really put in the work. I didn't just ball up all these goals. I literally organized it like, hey, let's map out and let's plan and let's, trace, not only trace, but see from January to March, which is 90 days. Let's progress. What's the progress? What's going on? I'm doing A, B, and C. Let's see if this is going to work out. That's one thing I realized. I need to work into smaller portions instead of looking at the big picture. Because once I start looking at the big picture, I get overwhelmed. I get tired. I don't want to do it no more. I don't. Sometimes we have to learn how to take things step by step. Life is all about change and accomplishments and new things in our lives, right? But what happens when we put too much pressure and start second guessing ourselves? Like I said, we have to start small. Begin to be proud of the small accomplishments, because the small accomplishments is going to equal to the big accomplishments. When it comes down to not accomplishing your goals at the time you wanted to, it's okay. We have to learn how to be like, okay, maybe this is not the time for me to get this yet. Let me work harder. Let me not stress about it. Let me let God handle it. But let me show God that I am working towards what I want. It's okay if we don't accomplish everything on our list for that year. I'm going to repeat myself again. It is okay if you didn't accomplish everything on your list for that year. And the reason why I repeated myself, because I had to listen. In the beginning, like I said, I felt like a failure because I didn't accomplish certain things. But I have to give myself grace. I have to give myself time. I have to be patient. Things will work out. Like I said, it's just not going to work out the way and when I want it to. But I am hard on myself when it comes down to not accomplishing what I want to accomplish. Because I felt like I work hard. But there are thousands of people working harder than me, working smarter than me. But it's like, okay, I can't focus on what everybody else is doing. I got to see what works for me and what I could continue being consistent and disciplined with. Sometimes you have to measure your success and measure your failures. Measure out what worked for you and what didn't. That's what progress is all about. You have to see the map in front of you. That's what you have to see. I can't go this way because it might take me longer. Let me go this way because it's going to be a faster route. But sometimes the longest route, it's what's preparing you and having lessons on your journey. Just relax. And I might be talking to you, but I'm really talking to me. Like, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to me. Okay? Longevity, when it comes down to anything you want to do, is beautiful because there's a lot of lessons behind that. It is. It's a lot of lessons. And once you learn different things, you start moving a different way. For example, I knew I wanted to create a podcast since last year, April, right? I launched it July 1st, right? I want to make sure that this year I'm measuring my success. I feel like last year I was just winging it and I wasn't measuring what it is I need to do better to make my podcast grow. Because I know this podcast has so much potential, but if I'm not measuring it properly and I'm not taking my time to see, okay, what works, what doesn't work, how would I know? How would I know if this is going to grow or not? If I'm not taking the time to really understand, okay, what is it, like what I need to do to grow excessively, right? So I don't want to make this episode long, but I want to end on this note, and we end with the solution part. Dream. It's okay to make your plans. It's okay to write down your goals. It's okay to dream big, live large. It's acceptable. But have patience with yourself. Live. When it comes down to planning your goals, make sure you're being realistic. Make sure you understand that sometimes it might not work out the way you want to, but it still will work out. But as long as you're putting your best foot forward and you're staying consistent and disciplined, things will work out for you. Just don't give up. All right? So that's all I have for this week's episode. I hope you loved and enjoyed this week's episode. And like I said, guys, relax. It's the new year. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take it day by day. Your goals will be accomplished. But it will only be accomplished on how you work. Okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.